hotel? No. A hotel needs to promote two things. One, you need to promote the destination. Two, you need to promote the hotel. No one's going to come to your hotel unless they first decide to come to Valencia. First they have to decide to come to Valencia, then they have to decide to come to the hotel. So if there are events going on in Valencia, you can just talk about that on your website and then hope that someone picks your hotel. So a Twitter account, using blogging, using YouTube. And the problem is people are very intimidated by these things. They think, well, I'm not a computer person. I don't know how this works. This does not require a lot of time. As you'll notice, I did this search on Valencia. So if you're listening, you're only going to have so many people in a given day. So you could have someone at your front desk that was working on checking people in, and in their spare time they could answer questions to people about the hotel. Another thing to consider when dealing with Americans specifically, everybody I talk to on Twitter has the same complaint about hotels. Number one complaint is that do not have free wireless internet. Europe is especially bad at this. In fact, how do I know I'm not talking to an American audience right now? If this was an American audience, all of you would have laptops and you would be talking about me on Twitter. Literally, that is how conferences work now. You would all, it's a two-way street. And up here, they would have the Twitter stream of all of you talking about me while I'm talking. Wireless is huge, and you should not think of wireless as a cost. How much does it cost to get a DSL connection to your hotel or restaurant? Very little. You should think of it as a marketing opportunity. If you want people to leave a positive review to you on TripAdvisor, the easiest way to do it is to make it as simple as possible, and the easiest way to do that is free internet, or at least make it low cost and easy for them to do. And if you have a pop-up page that, welcome to the hotel, put a link to your page of TripAdvisor. Put a link to your page, Facebook, encourage people to do it. The more positive reviews you have on TripAdvisor, the closer you get to number one, and anyone who's doing research on Valencia is going to see your hotel near the top. All these little things, how much does that cost? How much would adding free Wi-Fi cost? Probably not that much. How much would encouraging people to click on this cost? Not very much. What is the impact of TripAdvisor? Enormous. Here's another thing, mobile. Smartphones like the iPhone are the largest growing sector of the internet right now. And the social networking which is happening in mobile devices is incredible. How many of you have heard of Foursquare? Foursquare lets you, it's like Twitter, but you can check in. It uses the GPS in an iPhone. And so in the United States right now, it's growing a lot. So you could go to Starbucks Coffee and you can say, I am now at Starbucks Coffee. And all your friends know that you're at Starbucks Coffee. And if you go there enough, you earn badges. Say, I'm now the mayor of Starbucks, I've been here 4 times. But the other neat thing is that now people are starting to offer coupons. So if I actually go to your restaurant and check in on Foursquare, I could get, €5 off, or whatever the deal would be, maybe a free cup of coffee. So it encourages people, and you can actually prove that you were in a given location. Lonely Planet, first quarter of 2010, sold $1 million worth of guidebooks over the iPhone. So you used to see people, they would walk around with the Lonely Planet and they would go to wherever they said they would go. Now people are using smartphones to do it. It's much more convenient, it's much cheaper. Average guidebook I've seen goes anywhere from $20 to $40 US. The average guidebook on an iPhone sells for anywhere from 99 cents to $10. They're much cheaper, they're much more convenient, and they're much more interactive. You can put maps and everything else on it. This trend is increasing. And the other thing is that you can have your own app for your own location. So Valencia, as a promotional tool, could develop an iPhone app, give it away for free, have photos, maps of hotels and restaurants in the area, tourist attractions to go to, provide this for free, and then when people go to Valencia, they have their own little tour guide which is provided by the city, plus links to all the various companies that you want to work with. A very simple way to do it, very easy marketing. I wanted to pull this up again. Everything on the Valencia search has been updated. It's completely different since I did it a few minutes ago. So people are talking about Valencia. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? Ultimately, social media, and that's the one thing I want you to walk away with, is about listening to people and having a conversation. Because they are going to have it with or without you. But the second thing to remember is that people haven't changed. We still talk